everybody. This is Stacy, Goffstown Public Library Youth Services Librarian, but today I have an adult book for you. I just finished this book right here by Ashley Elston, and it is First Lie Wins. So I will say this is a clever take on the con artist novel. It's a suspenseful game of a cat and mouse. It keeps you guessing the whole way through, and it's an easy read. You can actually finish it in a weekend. So you're probably wondering what it's about. Well, Evie Porter is a woman of many faces and many names. As you can guess now, Evie is not her real name. She is a con artist, private investigator that moves from job to job based on her handler called Mr. Smith. Now, Mr. Smith is somebody she has never met. He just slightly gives her her jobs that she needs to do, who she needs to be by dropping them off at mail boxes, and she picks it up. She does what she's supposed to do. She goes in and gets the job done. But she's made a mistake in the past. And now this job that she's on right now, where she's met Ryan, and she is now his girlfriend, she's realizing that Mr. Smith has been putting a lot of tests in her way. And so she's not sure where this is going to end up, but she might be starting to have feelings for Ryan. And this may change everything that she has known about her whole life and who she has become. So I suggest you read this book today.
Hi everyone, I wanted to invite you to an upcoming local author talk with Tony Tremblay and special guest Chris Golden, who is the recipient of a Bram Stoker Award. So together, the two of them will be discussing The Damage Done, which is Tony Tremblay's newest novel. For those of you who don't know, Tony Tremblay lives and works in Goffstown, which is really wonderful to have this opportunity here at the library to celebrate his works. So you can come and check out his books, which we have available here, and join us on Tuesday, November 19th at 6:00 p.m. here at the library to hear Tony Tremblay with Chris Golden to talk about The Damage Done. In order to celebrate Native American Heritage Month, I wanted to also suggest a book that's on my to-read list. It's called White Horse, and it's by Erica T. Worth. So White Horse is a gritty, vibrant debut novel about an Indigenous woman who must face her past when she discovers a bracelet that is haunted by her mother's spirit. So this is going to be a wonderful novel for anyone who's interested in something a little scary, but also looking to celebrate and honor Indigenous culture and heritage. So check this one out. It's on display throughout the month of November, unless someone checks it out. So if you're traveling for Thanksgiving or the holidays coming up, I would highly recommend that you make use of our e-borrowing services in order to access different audiobooks or music to make your ride, your travel more enjoyable. Personally, I use the Libby app when I'm commuting and I'm going to be traveling for the holidays. I've made a special list of books that I can listen to during my 6-hour drive back home. So if you want help setting up Libby, Hoopla, or Cloud Library, any of our e-borrowing services, I'm more than happy to help, or Caroline is also available to help you with that. You can either email us to make an appointment or just come by the library. We'd be happy to help set that up. But this is a great way to enrich your traveling experience this November and December. So consider Libby while you're traveling.
Hi, Natalie here, Technical Services Librarian at Goffstown. Today I'm going to share some books about Native Americans. Two of them are, well, one of them actually is about Native Americans at the time of the English settlers and how they were affected by the Puritans and their settlement here. It's called This Land is Their Land, The Wampanoag Indians, Plymouth Colony, and the Troubled History of Thanksgiving. It's a really interesting book about how Native people interacted with the English settlers, how they were affected by the diseases they brought, the land that they took. It's sort of an alternative to our happy Thanksgiving story that we all hear, but it's truly interesting and really important to know this history. Highly recommend this book. And then if you're looking to honor Native American traditions at your Thanksgiving table, this is a really great cookbook. Corn Dance, Inspired First American Cuisine. I remember my grandmother used to make a corn pudding, and she actually also made something called Indian pudding, which was almost like a custard. It was really good, and I think there are recipes for Indian pudding in here, but some of the dishes look so good. I'm trying to find a tempting picture for you. Crunchy cornmeal pinion cookies. That looks delicious. And then things that you wouldn't normally think about for Thanksgiving, but why not have some spicy humid shrimp? That sounds good. So this is a neat book that you can check out. It'll be on display. And then I have one fiction title. This is actually in our teen collection, and this is by a Native American author, very, very famous, Sherman Alexie. I read this, I think, when I was in high school, The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian, and he has some really great contemporary critiques of how non-Native people view Native Americans even today. So very good, highly recommend. Happy Thanksgiving.